tú sabes. Yeah, that's right. Que Espanol week. Listen, man, it is so, let me just say, I'm just so upset that we are not here at Kids Across America in the live, watching the soccer balls get kicked, football, ultimate frisbee, swimming, canoes, kayaks, all the dancing and hypeness that we did, the merengue, and elote. Oh, y'all remember that at the pool party? The elote, we're turning your tickets, man. Oh my goodness. But you notice I've found a bunch of elotes and taquerias and taquitos and street tacos because we got them here in Branson now. So anyways, with that being said, man, I miss you guys. I hope that you guys are doing okay. And I just want to give you a word of encouragement, in times that we're in right now. There's a lot of just uncertainties, a lot of unknown. But the one good thing, y'all, is that Christ is still on the throne. Just like we taught you guys and your group leaders who've been speaking and sharing the gospel with you, man, Jesus is in the midst of everything going on. He's not surprised by anything. Be encouraged, y'all. I know it's so hard to sit there and think that our world and our country has just gone to shambles, but it's not, man. God is still working, and I want to encourage you. And here's the thing that we need to understand. It just made me think of when times come and trials come, what is our house built on? As we grow our house, this is the house. What is my house built on? And there's a Bible verse. Let me read this to you in Matthew. In Matthew, it says, Matthew 7:24. It says, everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And when the rain fell and the floods came, the winds blew, they beat on the house, but it didn't fall because it had been founded on rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them is like a foolish man who built his or her house on sand. And the rain fell, the floods came, the winds blew and beat against the house, and it fell with a great fall. Let me help you understand that. So what he's saying is that those who hear the word, as I'm sharing, encourage and go to work, God is on the throne. And man, look, trying times, you got to consider pure joy. I know that it's like, how do you consider pure joy in the mix of a trial? Let me say, that's part of us knowing how our house is built. When you build it on solid rock means Jesus is the foundation. Many of you last summer came to Christ. And then you begin, that's your foundation. He is your foundation. Now we got to build that house back up. Remember, I told y'all the way you build it is you go to Bible study, you read your Bible, and then you get one of your group leaders to walk alongside you to help you understand, because now you're building your house back on foundation. And so as we're building, now the word is getting in us and we're hearing the words. So when the storm comes, when all the rioting comes, when deportation comes, when all this stuff that we see that is negative against the Latino communities come, we don't have to get discouraged, or should I say, of course we're going to be discouraged, but at the same time, we don't let it fret us. We don't let it bring us down, because God is up to something and he wants to use us to help make changes, right? And so he's building this house on the sand of Jesus Christ. Remember, you got saved? That's the rock. Now, here's a lot of the sand, I would say. I refer the sand to a lot of people who probably say they know Jesus, they go to church, they got a Bible, they talk about God, they thank God, they may even pray. But remember, we said that many will come to him on that day and say, Lord, Lord, I prophesied in your name. I've cast out demons in your name. I performed many miracles in your name. And he's going to say, depart from here because I didn't know you. See, knowing God is walking with him in that foundation. After that is just lip service. It's just people that want to say those things, but their house is on a sand. We all look alike in the body. Some of us are different shapes. Some are building it on sand. You got that foundation on rock, Jesus Christ. Some are building it on that sand. And when the storm comes, if it's on sand, y'all, it's going to wither away. It's going to wash away. It's going to be ruin. It's going to bring discouragement, hopelessness. It's going to be, you're going to be, what's that word? Depressed. You're going to feel like the world is crashing down on you and you've lost all hope. But those who are built on Jesus Christ, y'all, yes, we're going to feel the pain. Yes, we're going to get bumped and bruised and banged, and we're going to probably cry. But the good news is, y'all, because we have the foundation of Christ and we have people around us that we can go to help build up that house again when tough times come, then our storm is not going to wash us away. And y'all, sometimes when the storm comes on us who are built on solid foundation, sometimes God has to tear us back down to build us back up to what he wants us to be, right? But guess what? The foundation's never moved. And so sometimes your roof shingles will get thrown away, your windows get busted. We replace them, we fix them, because those are trials. And he just kind of chisels away things. Maybe it's a new window you needed. You had the old window that would barely open, and God want to give you a new window that keeps the heat out. You see what I'm saying? So he's always chiseling away, but the one thing that we can guarantee is that in the mix of a trial, in the mix of the new roof and that man, our foundation is solid. And so I just want to encourage y'all as y'all are sitting out in the city and enjoying the lotes, like I said, the taco trucks. Man, we love you guys. Birmingham, Oklahoma City, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee. We see you. We love you. Keep doing what you guys are doing. 2021, y'all, let's make this happen. At Ga'a, tú sabes. Come on, y'all. Keep growing up, building that house on that solid rock. Don't be a person that just over there honors God with their lips, but the hearts are far from him, building it on sand. Because when the storm comes, it's going to wither away. Come on now. Excited to see you guys in 2021. Can I get a Ga'a? Tú sabes.